1 second. Alright. Hello everyone. Continuing to play through a Final Fantasy XIV online on Xbox Series S. Hope everyone's having a great day and hope everyone had a great Easter. And it's raining here. Alright, let's head to the Central Shroud. Doing some more of the story quests today because we ain't quite the level for the next guild quest yet. Tune ourselves to this 8th alright. Oh, we've already tuned to it. A message from Commander Helix, you say? The Self Elder has vanished. Worry not, friends. The Wood Whalers have eyes under every leaf, behind every branch. If the Elder is anywhere in these forests, we shall find him. Beskarian's Dark Truthers. They're Beskarian Truthers. don't know if that's where I need to go or not. That's a raid. Let's go back to New Gridania. Head to the south shroud. Hi, hey Dana, how you doing? Hope you had a great Easter. I'm doing good. South Shroud. Where we need to go. I wish you go to the town. First, let's attune ourselves to the Aetheryte here if we can find it. Okay, apparently there is no Aetheryte here. I thought there was. I guess not. Well met, adventurer. We have the finest grug and grub this side of... Hey, not here to fill your belly, then? Ah, a hunger for news, is it? Aye, there's been talk of a self I can hear about, but I couldn't rightly say if it'd be the elder you seek. Those woodland scamps all look alike, short of painting one red and another one blue. Most folk would struggle to tell two of them apart. If you've the time, mayhap you could stay a while and see what the gods have in store. You never know. You might even stumble across this Sylph Elder yourself. No word on the Sylph Elder yet, but I'm sure it's only a matter of time. In the meantime, how about doing a favor for old Viscarian in return? Right then, let's put you to work. There's a customer outside who's spoiling for a fight, and I need you to cool him off for me. No need to go cracking any skulls though. Just take this tub of cold water and douse the drunkard. Tends to do the trick. My patrons can swell grog all night, curious and loud. Carouse loud enough to wake the dead if they wish, but as soon as it turns violent, I've got to put my boot down. What are you staring at? You want to keep them eyes in your face? Nufkus treats, that's cold. What do you mean? No fighting? This dusk white scum was... Yeah, I know the rules. The bastard gets to keep his skin for now. Nicely done, Angelina. I'll not have my patrons picking fights with each other over a bit of petty prejudice. In case you didn't see, the bloke who caught the brunt of that outburst is a Duskway Elysian. They're a people who shun cities to live in the wilds, making them no better than brigands in the eyes of me. Oh, excuse me. To be fair, the Dusk Waits can be an unruly lot, but they ain't so bad once you get to know them. And it don't seem right to bear a whole race of people, borrow a whole race of people from the Druthers for the misdeeds of a few. There should be at least one place where anyone willing to pay the coin and drink in peace is welcome, don't you think? Appreciate all the good you've done for our patrons. If you aren't disinclined, I have a favor of my own to ask you. There's a keeper and friend of mine you see named Tetaroon, a good lad. It was right after the calamity that I came across him falling in the shroud. He nearly died in all the havoc, so I took him. Yeah, that's about to help the best I could. He worked here at my Druthers for a spell after that. Got to talking about striking out on his own. He did, and not long after cast his lot with a merchant bound for La Nosca. Well, I just so happened I got to cleaning up around here and came across something of his. This scarlet earring. I know he was fond of one of the thing, but he must have just forgotten it when he left. So I like to see it gets to him. Can't say for sure where he ended up, but might be a friend of mine can Rogadan fellow named Vanstein. You can find him on Hawker's Alley in Limsa Luminsa. He knows everything of the coming and goings of merchants there. Alright, so back to Limsa Luminsa. Get some more gear. I'll find some armor weapons now. That's who I need to talk to, but I need to find, let's see if I can find some weapons. Weapon store. Yeah, ain't no good weapons here. Iron kite shield. Now let's talk to this guy. You found your way to Alker's Alley, friend. A keeper what worked at Drucker's. Aye, ye speak of Teteroon. Related to that Eucharoon bloke just over there by some blood or another. Two of them put in together and making good coin, but old Teteroon up and left him so not long ago. Couldn't say as to where, why, or where. You're better off asking Eucharoon himself. He can be tight of lip though. I warn you, best to take this chicken egg with you, little bastard. Loves the bloody things. Good to hear about old boss though. Sounds as though he ain't changed a bit, just like him. To send a venturer along to shy to come his own self. Gods, I miss drinking with that fool. Kikaroon loves chicken egg. Love chicken egg more than loves customer. Looking for Tetaroon. Tetaroon no here. No more. Tetaroon leave Limsa. Tetaroon go look for Sparklies. Now working at trading post. Good trading post. Forget where a trading post is. Weinberg no Tetaroon. Weinberg no trading post. Weinberg at ferry docks. You go to ferry docks. Kikaroon forget things. Weinberg remember things. You talk to Weinberg, not Kikaroon. Oh, to the docks. I seen him. That is to say, I saw him. He was headed somewhere up north by way of ferry to Elport. Might as well head there and see what ye can suss out. The skipper here can take you there. When ye arrive, I'll start by asking Aldfoot. He's an old hand who knows a great deal about a great many things. This ferry bound for Elport. Are you riding with us? 40 gil, not bad. I saw him. That is to say, I seen him. He took himself north through Skull Valley into Oakwood, was looking for a place run by his fellow Kikaroon. I reckon he meant the one right on the shore of Bronze Lake. Memaroon's trading post follow the road, and you're sure to find it. I lied to myself, this ain't the right. customer not come with custom to bring something for Tetraroom? Never forget this. Forget Drothos. Tetraroom swore would never forget Erin, but never forgot. Tetraroom thank. Good Buster, doing good. Good Buster, move to Tetraroom. Tetraroom looks good. Buster. Buster helped Tetraroom dead without good Buster. Must give thankfuls. Many thankfuls. Tetraroom must Tetraroom make keeper and firewater for Buster. Buster will love firewater. You let Tetraroom make firewater. New things to make many things. And coral poop whiskers. Coral pup whiskers. And 3 big coral pup whiskers. I'm heading the right way. Let's find these coral pups. Let's take that back now. Firewall from bus school. You bring things that you need. Brought all things that you make firewall. Or make good firewall for good bus school. Tetra and making firewall now. Good firewall. Take time, more time, more good. You come back later. Firewall for good buster. That buster no drink now. Tell put away 1 year make best flavor. Tetra and host busker and happy. Tetra and this busker and thank yous, thank yous. You tell busker room. Tetra makes big shop Sunday, biggest shop in Georgia. Make anything sparkles, all thanks to good busker. Back to New Gridania now. We're about to reach the level we need for our next guild quest. Bent Branch Meadows, that's the closest to where I need to go. we're at where we need to be right now. We're where we need to be. Ah, you returned. Thank you for seeing Tatooine's belongings to him. What's this for me? Keep growing firewater so he remembers my fondness for the drink, does he? Why that old he? Ah, all bloody hells. Who's cutting onions back there? He says to shell it for a year, does he? Aye, that sounds about right. I hate to have to wait, but I reckon it'll be worth it. This stuff has an aroma and body unlike any other drink I know. It's going to be a long year. What say we come back then, friend? We'll see if we can't make it through this ball together. Alright, we'll do this, then we'll head back to Ul'dah and do our next guild quest. Back up this way. Got one more to investigate. It's right there. How do I get up there to it though? Oh, about that. Buskern. On this end, then we'll head back to Ul'dah, our next guild quest. So was there aught to be found in the wood? What did you come to? Garleans in this part of the Twelves Wood. First Sylphs and now Garleans, and all in the same place. It cannot be mere coincidence. Might the Garleans be following the Sylphs, tracking them, or giving chase, mayhap? But no, not this far in the forest. The Whalers' spires are everywhere. Imperials, so pass them all. How in the bloody hells could they, unless someone guided them through, someone who knew where the spires stand and when the Whalers watch, a Gridanian traitor. We'll go and get this and we'll head back to Ul'dah. I'm glad you come, friend. There's something I want to talk to you about. You know, I said I thought we might have a traitor in our midst, someone as 80 Garleans. Well, I'm thinking I may have identified our subject. There's a regular of mine who used to dine on thin soup and sip his pint on account of not being able to afford another, but of late he's taken to ordering my best wines and finest cuts of meat. I can lay my hands on. Were he a merchant, I'd probably think nothing of it, but this lad's a wood whaler. And wood whalers don't earn that kind of coin by chance. I was musing on where the money was coming from when you first told me about the Garleans in the forest, and I couldn't help putting two and two together. Suffice it to say, if a whaler's working for the Empire, none of us is safe. The lad I'm talking about goes by the name of Laurentus. Last I heard, he was in the South Shroud. Find him, Angeline, and if he is up to no good, put an end to it. And him, if it comes to that. Let's go get our guild quest. Yeah, I remember I listened. I hadn't decided yet. Let's go get our next guild quest. the seventh hell. This is madness. It's Aldous. He's been arrested by the Brass Blades. They claim he was plotting to assassinate the Sultana. This is utter nonsense. He has no motive to do so, and whatever I've said about the man, he'll never resort to using poison. The Alcrane must be behind this. They have failed to kill him time and again, and now they're reaching out to their Monterist allies. I didn't want to believe Wayman when he said they had such influence, but wait, that's it. If anyone can help us unravel this plot, it's Wayman. He has a reputation for knowing things he shouldn't, after all. Find Wayman, see what he can tell us. Aldous is many things, but he is not a murderer. I was wondering we might come along, Angelina. Frankly, I'm surprised Aldous went so quietly. He ought to know there's no walking away from this. You really don't know, do you? Best I start at the beginning then. Aldous is something of an enigma. He and the Vold were two of the greatest gladiators ever to grace the blood sands. But he threw all that hard-fought glory away for a few gil more. See, the average Ul'Dan loves a good Colosseum fight, and what better way to make a gladiatorial spectacle more entertaining than wagering on the outcome? So when it got out that Aldous was orchestrating a match fixing scheme of untold proportions, well, you can imagine the shock and anger the people felt. He was expelled from the Colosseum, and his men were stricken from the record. Your guildmaster Mila got the worst of it, though. Not only was her friend exposed as a fraud, but around the same time her father fell ill and passed away. There were some oddities surrounding his death. 'Twas rumored he took his own life out of shame for his disgraced pupil, or that he might have even been murdered by the man. Baseless conjecture really, but it made Aldous look that much worse. In the end, Mila lost two of the most important men in her life and was forced to take charge of the guild alone. And the Vold, he tried to go it solo on the blood sands, but it wasn't the same. Without Aldous, his career was finished. Now you know the nature of the man you so desperately want to save, though judging from the look in your eyes, I gather you still have your reservations. Fine, and though you can't blame me for doubting a man found in possession of Rhaegar's Beale. 'Tis a vial of poison, rare and expensive too. Only the Corpse Brigade knows how to make it. I hear gods only know why they give it to Aldous. Could go to their headquarters at Sulfur in southern Thanalan and ask them direct, I reckon. I have an aversion to direct confrontation personally, but you don't, do you? By the by, should you save the poor bastard's life, tell him we're even and that I hope it was all worth it. Whew. Alright, let's head to southern Thanalan. Now we'll go this way to southern Thanalan. Had to do that because I was a little stuck. Now you go back up this way. ain't got no decent swords. Oh, way off course here. I'll finish this and I'll probably call the stream. Alright, everyone, I'm back. What the hell? Sorry again, I'm back. speak to Malia. We're going to speak to Malia, turn this in, this will call the stream. Has been given over into custody of Sacarium. They mean to execute him. We must do something. It's poison, is it? You've proof that Akron purchased it from the Quartz Brigade. Thank God you've done it. Quickly, we must show this to the official presiding over his execution at High Bridge. Go now. Eastern Allen. Sakura has sentenced you to death for your crimes against the Sultanate. Have you any last... Huh? Who are you? And what do you want? These are bold accusations you make, adventurer. However, the Sakura has found the prisoner guilty in the eyes of gods and men, and he will be executed forthwith. Don't waste your breath, Angelina. Thal's scales have always yielded the wealth above all else, and the Volb spent a fortune to secure my sentence. Silence, Krion. You. What are you waiting for? Do it. Aldous. Just gonna stay away, could you? Well, at least I don't have to steal the headsman's axe. If the gods are to have blood this day, I'm afraid it won't be mine. Since you two are so devout, perhaps you be willing to offer yourselves in exchange. Mercy. Interfering with the law is a heinous crime. In fact, I believe it is punishable by death. I had a feeling the spectacle wouldn't draw you here. I should have dealt with you myself from the start. Come, let's dance, brother. Let's go. So it's to be a rematch. Very well, I accept. Mala and the others need you, Angela. Leave him to me. Aldous! You almost had me, Livold. Stay back. I won't give you pity. You just had to have it all, didn't you? Just one victory, just one bloody match. But your precious ego couldn't accept that you ruined everything. Cough, cough. Tell me, Aldous, how does it feel to lose your name, your legacy, everything you ever loved? I want to know how much you suffered. Let it go, Livold. It's over. Like hell's it is. I swear you'll never know peace. Not in this life or the next. Livold, no! Damn well knew us will see Thal's realm. Let's go, our comrades are waiting. Alright, back to the Gladiators Guild. I'm glad you were there, Angelina. Without you, I doubt we could have defeated the Alcrane. Have you ever considered the Colosseum? You'd make a wonderful attraction. Of course, you'd need a tile that benefits your prowess. Now that it's all over, you'll be staying, won't you? No, the Vold may be dead, but the Alcrane are far from finished. I'd rather not linger and give them a chance to regroup and seek revenge. It is a true tragedy that I cannot enjoy the company of Ulda's lovely ladies any longer, but I have faith that equally radiant views await me in distant lands. Aldous, not another word, my dear. It's bad enough that the First Sword has permitted a disgraced gladiator to fraternize with her subordinates. Can you imagine the scandal if she became personally involved with the man? Nevertheless, I understand how you feel, Mila. I'm known to have this effect on the fairer sex. I should have let the headsman have his way with you. That way you might learn something of humility. But how am I supposed to remember the lesson without a head? Your father will be proud of you, Malia. Don't ever change. Oh yes, there's one more thing I wanted to say to you before I go, Angelina. 7 years ago, before my last match on the Blood Sands, I was given an offer, a sultan's ransom in exchange for a loss. Livold begged and pleaded, but I just couldn't do it. Call it honor or pride or whatever you like. I made my choice and spit all that came out of it. To this day, I have no regrets. It's a simple thing to know what's right. Listen to that heart of yours, and it will never lead you astray. Trust in your comrades, have faith in your skills, and you will triumph over any adversity. With that, I bid you all farewell. I better not have to wait 7 years to see that bastard again. There's still so much I want to. What in the seven hells are you all looking at? This is a training hall. Why aren't you all training right now? You think all it takes to stand on the blood sands is a sword and a stupid grin? No, it takes your years of hard work, an ocean of blood and sweat, and unbreakable will. Every man and woman here has the potential to become a champion, but it is you and you alone who decides your destiny. So answer me now, gladiators. Will you follow in the footsteps of your brothers and sisters and inscribe your names in legend? Achievement unlocked this one time at level 30. I guess that means my guild quest is complete. The Paladin's Pledge. Perfect time. I have just heard the juicy bit of gossip that I know you're going to be interested in. Apparently, and remember, you heard this first from me, the Sultan Sworn Elite are sharing the secret skills and training of paladins. Incredible, I know. The Sultan Sworn have an exclusive monopoly on the instruction of paladin skills. Once upon a time, if you weren't one of those officer track elites, and you had no chance to learn the arts, and competition to get to the top was very fierce indeed, let me tell you. But anyone who joined had to swear an oath of fealty to the Ul'dah Sultanate, which meant no more adventuring, no more daring do, and no more Colosseum, just languishing about in the palace all day polishing plate maul. That's why this news is so big. Now, anyone who bit the committee, anyone with a bit of commitment can learn the skills of a paladin, and no memorizing the 55 commandments of the Sworn or any other nonsense either. This is a platinum opportunity that comes but once in a lucky adventurer's lifetime. Let this slip through your fingers, and regret will be your just deserts. You need to go to the Royal Promenade and Hustings Strip. Find the captain of the Sultan Sworn Elite, Jinlins is his name, and tell him how you're just dying to become a paladin. We'll do this and we'll call the stream. Yes, I'm Janlan's member of the Sultan Sworn Elite and servant to the Uldan Sultanate. Unless my instincts deceive me, you have come to inquire about training as a paladin. If so, I would have your name, good woman. Angelina, a fine name. I bid you welcome and salute your noble resolve, but if you aspire to paladinhood, you should understand what it means. A paladin swears allegiance to the Sultanate. A paladin shall be sword and shield of the Sultanate. A paladin defends people of the realm. Sells swords and gladiators and others of their ilk wield their blades for themselves, but a paladin serves a greater good. Do you understand me? The battle arts that the paladin learns have been held secret, nurtured, and perfected within the ranks of the Sultan Sworn Elite for nigh these 600 years. Of all those sworn to protect the Sultanate, the soldiers, the mounted guards, and the knights, we are the elite of the elite. Our conviction unwavering, our hearts true, our sword skills without peer. But the glory of the Sultan Sworn will much of it is buried in the past now. Our brotherhood grows smaller by the year. We are a shadow of what we once were. And the Sultana turns to sell swords to defend her palace. All this because of one traitor, no, because of a blot of dishonor left by one who shall not be named, and because of him we have been forced to seek the help of able-bodied adventurers. And here you are. We shall instruct you in the paladin military arts. You will not be inducted into the Sultan Sworn, but serve as a free paladin. However, first you will show us that both your sword and heart have metal, and you are worthy of the honor. In the ruins to the south of Little Amigo, you'll find an iron brazier. Light it, and the undead nearby will be drawn to the flames. Slay these monsters and give their hearts to the fire. Return and present to me their ashes as proof of your deed. Now, would-be paladin, show me the metal in your heart and steel in your blade. Alright, we're going to go back to the Adventurers Guild and then rest up, call it a stream, and then next time we'll work on becoming a paladin. Alright everyone, that's all for this stream of Final Fantasy XIV. I hope you enjoyed. Please follow if you haven't already, and so you'll be notified when I go live again. And I'll see you next time. I'm going to take a break. My next stream around 9:30 I think, but I might be doing something else other than I scheduled. We'll see. You know what, let's go and work on this paladin thing right quick. Let's go and work on this paladin thing right quick. We'll call the stream after we get the paladin, finish the paladin. Alright, we need to go to travel, teleport. Amigo. Okay, I'm gonna have to. Let's try this again. Let's head back now. I have to do this. If you're in this place searching for the undead, then you must be a petitioner seeking the secrets of the Paladin arts. Make no mistake, simply learning Paldean swordplay does not make you a paladin, nor does the armor you wear or the status you claim. I'm just another aging free paladin, but you would do well to heed my counsel. Strike off the shackles that bind your spirit, lift the visor that blinds, and find the true path of the paladin. Here, you will be returning to the captain, yes, then give him this crystal. The way you use that sword reminds me of a man I used to know. Mine eyes may be old, but they can see the truth well enough. Be a paladin strong and true. Devote yourself to the way of becoming a beacon of light. Right, let's go back to Ul'dah. Back to the Chamber of Rule. Face the undead monsters who infest the ruins south of Little Almigo in southern Thanalan. Defeat them and return proof of your deed. Yes, that's what I needed. Proof that you have defeated the undead. You have shown that your heart is true and your sword has metal. I have no doubt that you will prove to be an attentive pupil. That is well, for there is much to learn. First and foremost is this. You are a paladin now, a custodian of traditions ancient and noble. A free paladin has no master. Instead, she travels all lands and in every place takes up the cause of unarmed and defenseless. You swear fealty not to a lord, but to yourself. You are nobility amongst adventurers. You're taking your first step on a new path, and you have earned the right to bear this. The soul of the paladin upon its surface are carved the deeds of paladins of eras past. She who bears it commands the respect of all knights of honor. Bahamut's Fang, you already possess a crystal, and you say it was given to you by an unknown free paladin. Who told you to hand it to me? What is this crystal of which you speak? I demand you show it to me at once. Curse him, he has made a mockery of the trial. That crystal you bear is indeed the soul of a paladin, but it is disgraced, impure. It was stolen from the Sultan Sworn. The man who gave you this soul is the very traitor whom I have been seeking those many moons. He is an oath breaker who bent the knee up to who bent the knee to the Uldan Sultanate and who swore allegiance to the Sultan Sworn, but then single-handedly sullied out our name and trampled it underfoot until it was lost, perhaps forever. How dare he give counsel on honor on the Paladin way? This soul is polluted, and I must dispose of it. When you come to wield your sword as a paladin, the only soul you may wear is that which is bestowed by a captain of the Sultan Sworn. That traitor is no Sultan Sworn. Still less a captain. By giving you a soul, he insulted not only the Brotherhood, but you too. Perhaps an adventurer like yourself finds our rules nothing more than a nuisance, but through reigns long and short, our forebears in the Sultan Sworn have preserved its rituals and traditions. We are duty bound to uphold them, even if men and women within our own ranks scorn them as relics. It has been my fate to be named captain of the Sultan Sworn in these troubled times. Though I did not ask for this honor, I have bent my knee to the Sultana and swore fealty, and I will fight to restore our honor and name. You will a skilled blade, and more importantly, you have met the traitor face to face. Your great task as a paladin will be to help me bring him to justice. You must ready yourself, marshal your resources, and hone your skills until the time comes when you are able to discharge your duty. The journey will be long, but you are a paladin now, and honor bound, and honor binds you as surely as an oath. Armory unlocked. Paladin unlocked. Soul of the Paladin is best bequeathed. You have unlocked a new job. You can change to this job anytime by equipping the soul crystal received from this quest. When changing jobs, gear sets will allow you to register and save your equipment. You may then use them to switch between jobs instantly without the need of manually equip weapons or equipment. A button for the gear set interface is located in the upper portion of the character window. Next Paladin quest will be available from Genlands upon reaching level 35. Item was that. Jobs. You have obtained a soul crystal. Soul crystals are required to change from your current class to a more specialized job. Each job has its own crystal and arms which can be equipped via armory chest. While using a job, you will have limited access to actions for other classes. You will, however, have access to new job-specific actions. Job level coincide with those of the base class. When a job level rises, so too does the level of the base class, and vice versa. Jobs that do not have a base class, however, will start from the level required to unlock them, and their level can be raised independently of other classes and jobs. Yes, I got my paladin gear equipped now. Okay, I am equipped for Gladiator, but I want to equip a Paladin. There's Paladin, but how do I equip it? Yeah, we're going back to Adventurers Guild, rest. And now we got the Gladiator class finished. I might go try one of the other guilds next time. Alright everyone, that's it for this one. This is it for this one, seriously, this time. I'll see you next time. My next stream will be at 9:30 p.m. but I don't know what I'll be doing yet. So I hope to see you then. I hope you enjoyed this. And next time we'll be doing some more of our story quests. Thank you. Have a great day.